Okay, listen. Listen, guys. I don't know who this reading is for. But somebody here, if this reading found you, you are about to be seduced, my friend. I don't know what else to tell you. The energy coming through for this reading, like before, you see how red I'm turning right now? Before this happened, I was sat down, I was doing my makeup, and I was like thinking about, I was getting ready to do a reading, and I was like, oh, I wonder, what this is going to be. I wonder if there's going to be like another family reading or something, and this energy just hit me, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is this energy? Oh my God. And I felt like so rushed. Like I felt like I had to stop. Like I had to rush through my makeup. Like it's not fully done. My nails are not fully done. And I'm just like, you know what? I just have to do this though, because I could not. Like this energy is so strong. I don't know, again, I don't know what you're doing, guys, or you know what, if you are the one seducing someone, all I can say is it is working for you. It's going to. You're going to be, it's going to be successful or something, I don't know, but it's working for you. Whatever this is, whoever this is, whether this is you or someone is going to, I don't know if you're seducing someone else or someone's gonna seduce you, but there is some, I don't know, guys. This reading, I felt so flustered too, and like I broke out, like I literally broke out in a hive. Like there is a hive on my neck. You might be able to see it like from some angle, but there is a hive, like, and I don't do that usually, so it's like I feel like you guys, I have the weirdest things happen in these readings, but I feel like you guys are gonna, like someone here is gonna be incredibly flustered. Like maybe the collective I'm reading for, you're gonna be caught off guard or feel like very flustered by this entire thing. Like you were just, I don't know. Maybe you do that too. Maybe that is like something, I'm not sure if you do break out in hives when you're stressed. Maybe this could be like a synchronicity for you or something. I don't know, guys, but this was a wild reading. Yeah, I was not expecting this. But I don't know if that has something to do. You know what? That actually might have something to do with this reading though too. Like maybe you're going to be kind of caught unprepared, especially like if you were the one being seduced. Like you might not be prepared for this. You might yeah, I'm getting some of you might be kind of, yeah, I'm hearing shy. Okay, so some of you might be shy, but so maybe this might make you kind of, yeah, I'm just hearing that, okay. Yeah, some of you might actually be like, it's like going to be completely unexpected, or like you are just not prepared for this is what I'm getting though. Like you are not prepared for this, or you're not expecting this. Like even if you're expecting something, I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you, but like even if you're expecting something, I'm just getting like you're not expecting this. I don't know why. I don't know exactly what this person has got planned, or again, I'm not sure if this is you, but whatever. It is working for you guys, or it's gonna work for the, I'm just kidding, it's gonna work though. That's what I'm getting. I don't know about this reading, guys, but I was just, I'm lighting some cedar wood here. Do a little smoke cleanse, although I'm not really feeling any bad vibes here. I'm just feeling very strong. Very strong. Seduction is the only word that just keeps coming through. Listen. I can't think. Like, I just keep... like, my mind just keeps going blank because it's so... Like the energy is so overwhelming. I just feel like that's what, okay, I'm getting like that's what you're going to feel like. You're just like not going to be able to, okay, yeah. I was hearing, yeah, you're not, okay. If you do not want to be seduced by this person, I'm just kidding, like, I heard, girl, you better hide. Or like, if you don't want to give in, or you don't want to be seduced, like, I'm hearing, go lock yourself in a coffin and hide or something. I don't know if this is going to be a specific like a sign or synchronicity, but the line that I heard specifically was, get thee to a nunnery. So I don't know if that's like a line from something, but I heard get thee to a nunnery. And like, maybe that's what you're thinking. Maybe you're going to be thinking that like, you're going to have to, what I was getting is like, I'm not getting anything bad, like that you guys would, just to be clear, I'm not getting anything about anyone like forcing anything. I'm just getting that, like, some of you might be thinking, oh no, I shouldn't let myself go there. Like maybe you're thinking somebody could be a player, or maybe you've been through some bad stuff in the past and you were like, I know I've sworn off dating. Or like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm staying single. I don't want, anything again. And I'm just getting, this person might kind of, there's something about like this sneaks up on you, or like you just might not see this coming and you might be like, no, I don't want to fall in love again. Or there's something like that. Or like you're feeling hesitant, or you're like, no, I'm just getting some resistance, but what I'm getting is your guides are like, if like, maybe that's something you said to yourself before. You're like, I'm going to a convent. I don't know. Like maybe it was that much. You're like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not. Or like, but I'm just kidding. It's like, you're not going to be able to resist this person. It's like I don't know why I'm laughing so hard, guys. I'm sorry. It's just the way it's coming through to me, and like the guides I'm reading for. It's just kind of funny. So if it's not funny to you, then this might just not be your reading. But it's like, I'm just kidding. You're going to have to hide, or like you're going to have to lock yourself up if you want to stay away from this person. Because I'm just getting like, I don't know what they've got going on, guys, but they're anyway, yeah. What? Because you're not going to be able to resist this person. That's what I'm getting. I don't think that'll work. Like, I don't think there are any, I don't know of any comments that are going to do that for you. I could be wrong, but I don't think that is a service that they offer. Like, I guess I don't know everything about everywhere in the world, but I don't think there are any convents that you can like get to lock you up so that you can prevent yourself. Why am I laughing so hard? I don't know, guys. It's just something about this energy is funny. I don't know. This is completely out of left field. Like, I was not expecting this reading. And I feel like that's probably how you're gonna feel, though. This might be completely out of left field, or this might be like you might be completely single right now, and you might just be going about your daily life, and you might just not be. I don't know who this person is. I guess maybe we should get some cards on that, but I'm just getting like, you are not. Or like maybe you are interested in someone, but there's something where like you are not expecting this, though. I'm just getting like, even if this is someone you're dating or just started talking to, or you're planning to go on a date with, I don't know, like maybe try to prepare yourself, because I'm just getting like, you might not. I'm not getting anything. Oh, I just want to say, like, I'm not getting anything bad. Like, I'm not getting anything where like this person would force. No, like we're not talking about that. That like, this is a consensual thing. I'm just, it's not like where someone would force you. I'm just saying like I'm just getting, you're not going to want to resist, though, or like you're going to be, and it might catch you off guard. Like you just weren't. hearing this song. Take my breath away. I don't know. This is gonna like, it's gonna take your breath away. It's gonna leave you out of, you just won't be able to speak. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get some cards. We're gonna get some confirmations and some cards, and I have pistachios here. Maybe I don't know. Let's find out some more stuff about this person. Wow, this is a lot though. This person is like really, really good at this. Whatever they are seductive. Or again, if this is you seducing, I don't know what you're doing, but it's working for you. It's like, this is, I dropped it. I'm all flustered. Where did it go? Okay, here it is. Okay. So, first zodiac sign we have is Cancer. Okay, so this person could be Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or maybe you are. But I was kind of hoping to get more information about who this person might be, in case you were wondering who this person is, or like get a confirmation of who this person is. I don't know. But I was getting excuse me, it's been a while since I've gotten this message, but there was a reading I did a while back, like a messages from your person sort of reading. And in that one, there was one group where it was like a Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom of the Opera came through so much, and it's coming through again. So I don't know if this is related to the same person, but I'm getting Phantom of the Opera. There's something about like, I don't know, but is there something like forbidden about this, or like, does this person have kind of like a dark aesthetic, or are they kind of like broody, or I don't know what it is. I'm getting something about an artist, like a there's definitely something about an artist coming through though. Because I'm seeing drawings. They don't have to necessarily be that type of artist, but there is something about an artist. An advertisement for food that I can't eat anymore. Okay, so sorry about that interruption. I'm back. Something about an artist, and I don't know if this is what's gonna happen, guys. I don't know, but this is just a very specific message, so this won't be for all of you. But I was hearing draw me like one of your French girls, so I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't know if something like that is gonna happen. You know, from like the Titanic. I think everybody knows what that's a reference to, but if you didn't know, I don't know, like, I don't know if this person's gonna, maybe they're just gonna start off by like, maybe not drawing you nude, but like maybe I don't know though, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I know how it ends. At least that is what the reading is suggesting is most likely to occur. But yeah, I'm just getting prepared to be seduced. Or if you don't want to, be aware that this person is very, you might not want to say no. That's all I'm saying. Again, I don't get that this person would force you or anything bad like that. I'm just like, I'm not reading for anything like that. So if you had a sense like that and you did feel, obviously listen to your own intuition. So if you ever don't feel safe with someone, don't take my word for it. Don't listen to a reading, like listen to your instinct, listen to your intuition about things, this might not be your reading because it is a collective reading. So again, if you don't feel safe or you don't feel comfortable, definitely listen. Always listen to your own senses. But what I'm reading for here in this reading, like what I was picking up on, was nothing like that. So getting like, but they are good, okay? They are good at this. So I don't know if they're a player, or I don't know what their intentions are here, guys. So use your best judgment, but somebody's gonna give it a try. That's for sure. Okay. Let's find out more about this person. I'm getting it would be a good time. That's for sure. So just make your decisions based on that. But, I don't know if you're looking for something long-term. I'm not sure about this person. I don't know, because we haven't gotten any cards, and I'm not getting a read on that. I don't know. I do know. We're just gonna get some more confirmations, I guess. But I'm getting like this person is. I don't think you would be disappointed. It's just what I'm getting from this. But again, unless of course it is something where you want something serious and this person doesn't, but I don't know. I don't know what the scenario is here. All I'm really getting is somebody definitely wants to seduce you, and they're good at it. Okay. And it might surprise you too. You might have one view of this person, and then a whole different side comes out. It's possible. Okay, you might be like, oh, this person's I don't know why I'm getting this, but I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting that you might think they're shy, or I was getting a few different things here. I was getting one scenario where you're surprised because maybe you saw this person one way, maybe you were friends or something, and then something just happens and then it turns into something, I don't know, and it might surprise you because of that. Or they're a coworker, or there's something where you see them a certain way or you have a certain dynamic, and then it all of a sudden shifts, or something happens and it's very surprising and kind of all of a sudden. So that was one scenario. And then there was another one where maybe you think that this person is one way, and then they completely surprise you, they have this whole other side or something. Yeah, you might think this person is one way, and then then there's this whole different side, and you're like, whoa, what is happening? I did not see this coming. And so I guess I'm just here to say, I'm getting I don't know, something about a naughty librarian is coming through for some reason, or that girl from the band camp girl from American Pie is coming through for some reason. I don't know why, guys, because honestly I was picking up more on masculines that would be the ones seducing here, so I'm not sure. But there's that sort of, people expected her to be one way, and then there was this whole other side, so this person could be like that, where you're not expecting this to come out. I don't know. just make of this what you will, guys. I think you'll know if it's your message, or you will when it happens, I guess. But, and that might not be the case. No, I'm getting that's not the case for all of you either. For some of you, you know this person's like really attractive, or like, you know, this person's very seductive. You know, they're very sexy. Like, you know, you already know this. But for others of you, it might, but it's still, yeah, maybe you do know that this person has a lot of people, like a lot of people want them. But for other, and I just saw 222. But for others of you, again, it just might be a surprise. I'm getting like, even if you do know this person's attractive, there still is something that is a surprise. Somehow. Like, even if you know this person's very seductive and like, you know, there's still something though. There's still like, it's like you still don't know how much so, or there's still something you don't, something's gonna surprise you. That's all I know, I guess. All right. Or, excuse me, or you might be surprised at like just how hard it is for you to resist this person or something. Yeah, I'm getting something about that. Like I was picking that up in the beginning too, and that's just coming back around again. It's like, you might have a very hard time resisting this person. Like a very hard time. And again, excuse me, if you're the one seducing, then just flip the roles here. And basically, I guess I would be talking about you. I don't know how many people are going to be watching from that perspective. Probably not that many here, because I feel like, well, I don't know. But anyway, whatever's happening though, somebody's getting seduced. Or again, if you don't want to, you have been forewarned. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, this says family. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is, I don't think calling. Okay, so for some of you, if you just had a phone call from a family member, or you get one right now, or like you get one right after this reading, then that would be like a sign or synchronicity for you that this reading is for you, you know. Give you a little added confidence in claiming this, or, you know, knowing that this is your message. But for others of you, like, this person works with your family. Oh, okay, that was a confirmation for some of you. This person works with your family, or works for your family, or they, I heard they love your family, or they like are, so maybe they're like a family friend, or they know, yeah, like they know your family well somehow, or could also be like a member of your community. If you have like a community, or like you belong to some sort of organization or club or something, they could be, because I don't think I have community in here. So family, I'm interpreting that as possibly a community thing. So that is a possibility as well. And it could be someone that has a specific calling. Could be a calling that you two both share. So maybe there actually is some compatibility between the two of you here for some, you know, maybe there is some long-term potential. I'm not sure, but for some of you that could be the case. Also, it's possible that something they do helps families. So like maybe I heard a family counselor for some reason. So there's some sort of, I heard guidance counselor too. So they might be some sort of counselor, or like psychologist, some sort of therapist. or they do something else where they help families. But that was coming through, so that's for some of you. Okay, anything else? The number 2. I just heard Oh, it could be I do know one of you is named Saskia, if I'm saying that right. I heard that, and I also heard like something about Susquehanna, or like Saskahon. I think it's, no, that's a river. Susquehanna. I think why am I drawing a blank? It sounds wrong, but I think it's right. I think that's the river. So there's something, maybe there's something about that river for someone. Something about that. Okay, we have the number 0. So we have 20 here. Someone could be 20 years old. Or the month of February, or the 2nd of any month could be significant. Could be this person's birth month, or your birth month, or their birthday, your birthday, something like that, or the month you met. Okay, now I'm hearing the song It Was Always You by Maroon 5. It was always you. I can't remember the words for some reason, but anyway, it's about someone realizing they have feelings for someone that they've been friends with for a while, or like nothing. Oh, I'm remembering now. My whole life we never crossed the line, only friends in my mind. Now I realize it was always you. Yeah, okay. Can't believe I could not see it all this time. All this time. It was always you. Yeah, okay, anyway. So that could be significant. This could be someone you've been friends with for a while. Oh, maybe that's why it's going to come as a surprise for some of you. That could be the surprise. Again, won't be for all of you, but for some of you, that could be it. It could be like, this is kind of like you guys did not see this happening. Or like, yeah, like you didn't see this coming, or like maybe you didn't expect like all of a sudden these feelings like hit you, because the song's about this guy waking up and realizing, oh my gosh, I'm in love with my friend, basically, and I didn't realize I had those feelings. Yeah, the one line was all my hidden desires finally came alive, or something, I think is what that is. So it's like something, again, it might come, maybe that's the shock, or part of the shock. Like maybe you just weren't expecting, maybe it just kind of comes out of nowhere and like you weren't expecting this. I don't know. I'm also getting a story where, like, for some of you, maybe it's where, you know, like you've been single for a really long time, like very single. And so, you know, you're just, because I mentioned something in the beginning about like you've been single, like you're just living your life. So maybe it's just like been a really long time. And then all of a sudden you're just going to like run into someone, and then like there's going to be a spark, and then just like something happens and you're just like, wait, what the, you know, like it catches you off guard, because maybe it's just been a very long time and like you're not expecting this, and then all of a sudden this just, you know, happens. So that could be the case for some of you. I'm also getting a scenario, but there was like oh my gosh, why am I seeing a church though, guys? Oh my gosh, no. What am I picking up on? What are you guys doing? What am I picking up on? Oh my gosh. I'm not judging you, but oh my God. Why am I seeing a church, guys? I don't know. I said something about, oh my gosh. I said something about the like naughty librarian, but now there's something about like a naughty What is this? What am I picking up on? What is this, guys? I don't know what's happening for some of you. I don't know if you're going to meet this person in a church. Like, maybe you do know this person from church. Maybe that's another reason. Okay, it doesn't have to be like that you guys are going to like get it on in a church or something like that, or that this is like clergy or someone you're not supposed to. But there's something about that. Like, I don't know what that is, but there's like, isn't that a plot to some, isn't that from like it's like something from a show. I don't know what's going on here. But like, I'm not saying that it's someone that's like forbidden that you're not supposed to be with, but I don't know for some of you, or I don't know, maybe for some. Oh my God, I had that thing come through about like the counselor. And he said something about the family. Oh my gosh, is this someone like from a church and like you know them from church and they do, okay, I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know if some of you guys, this is your therapist or something. Again, that seems, I'm not saying it is, because this seems like I'm not saying it is something like that, or where there actually is something where there's like a professional boundary, but I don't know. For some of you, it could be. I never know what I'm going to get at these readings. And again, I'm not saying that it has to be like something where like you're doing something you're not supposed to in a church or something or anywhere else, but like it could just be that this is someone you know from church. So just take what resonates, okay? Like maybe this is just someone you met at church, and that's one reason why there's like a professional boundary, or it's just like you know each other from church and you're just members of the same church, and so that's like how you know each other, and you know it's nothing more than that or something like that. I don't know for some of you, but I am getting like, I don't know why I'm getting this, but for some of, I feel like I'm not even supposed to say this, but this is what's coming through. Like some of you, like you might kiss this person at church, or like that's one of the reasons why it's so unexpected. Like this is just not the place. There's something where like for some of you, it's like not, it's just not, I don't know, like you might just like start making out with this person in a church. Like, and again, it's not something like you guys would, maybe both of you are going to be surprised too. Maybe it's not even, I mean, I was getting like one person is being, you know, is like kind of has this planned out, you know, and is like seducing the other person. But it's weird because like I'm also getting this, for some of you, there's this energy where like the other person's kind of surprised, like maybe they're actually surprised, like what, like they didn't, almost like they didn't see, almost like they weren't, almost like they don't recognize themselves, or they're like, what is this side of myself? Like something, it's just like you bring something out in this person. I don't know. And it's like maybe both of you are kind of like, I don't know what's going on here, but I am seeing like somebody here. I feel like it's going to start in a church. I don't know. Maybe this is like a Christmas thing, because I was seeing something about mistletoe, or I don't know if there probably wouldn't be the mistletoe in church, but there's just something about like being, I don't know, this might be like a Christmas Eve service for some of you. For all I know, I don't know, or you're doing something in a church for Christmas. Again, this is very specific, so just take what resonates. You know, this is definitely not for everyone here. For some of you, this has nothing to do with a church, you know, but like for someone here, this is just a very specific message. I don't know. And again, maybe it's just like a kiss, but I am getting like for some of you, it like starts and it starts as a kiss, and then it like quickly escalates to something else. I don't know, guys. Okay, well, we've got the letter X. But again, I'm not getting that for everyone, but that is a specific scenario coming through. So that could definitely be the case for some of you. Okay. For some of you, this could be someone that you talk to on X, like, you know, formerly Twitter. That's very specific. That won't be for everyone, but I was just, something about that came through. Or again, like their name starts with an X, first or last name, or yours does, but I was getting these mostly for the other person, so. Wow, we are getting a lot of confirmations now. A lot of pistachios coming out. Oh, there's lots of letters. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Lots of letters. Saskatchewan is coming through too, so. Okay, we have the letter F. We have the letter V. Heard Favia. I know it kind of looks like a Y, but it's a V. Okay. K. Heard Lexi. We have water. So this could be water sign. This person could be, we do have Cancer here, and now we have water sign. So they could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or maybe you are. Because again, these are confirmations. I'm feeling like it's more likely these will be details about them, but just, it doesn't have to be. It could be about you. So just take what resonates. Either that, or you might be drinking water right now too. So that would also be like a synchronicity, like a sign confirmation for you. We've got letter I. I heard Idora and also Ibis. Okay. 4. So April, month of April. Or your name could be April, or the 4th of any month. Could be significant. Okay, we've got philanthropy. So maybe this person is involved in philanthropy, or you are. We have maybe it's really, I did mention they might help families in some way, or so they could be doing that, or they do some other sort of thing where they help people, even if they're not like a philanthropist. They do something where it's definitely important for them to give back to others, or it's important for them to help other people. That's part of they do have like a calling to help others in some way, is what I'm getting. Okay. Travel/trip. Okay, so this person might be traveling to see you, or you're traveling to see them, or you met while you were traveling. Could also be you met online, because I think of traveling sometimes as like traveling through the internet. I don't know, like I don't have pistachio for online, so when I see this, I think that could mean that, so that could be how this is a confirmation for you. Aquarius. So person could be in Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. You could be, but I am getting more likely the other person. Okay, but just take what resonates. Could be both, like, you know, maybe you're like both Aquarius, or you're both water signs or something. Again, that doesn't have to be the case, but I was getting that for someone. So, okay, we've got kiss. This could be someone you've already kissed, or I'm hearing it started out as a kiss. How did it end up like this? Yeah. Okay, I'm getting the song. Camera stopped. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing the song Mr. Brightside. It was only a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. So I'm getting, yeah, okay, so maybe that's kind of how maybe that's how it starts out again. Like you thought, oh, it's just going to be a kiss, and then it ends up going further than that, like way further than that, way quicker than you, like maybe you weren't expecting things to get that passionate, but could be. I'm seeing mistletoe, so maybe some of you even kiss under the mistletoe, but then it just goes from like, it's just like, it's a confirmation. So maybe you're thinking, oh, we're just kissing under the mistletoe. And then all of a sudden you're, you know, way more than that happens. And you're like, how did this even, like you did not see that coming. I don't know. That could be like a specific way this happens. Okay, we've got the letter M. We have Kim here. So your name could be Kim or theirs. Heard Mick too, Mickey. Okay, we've got the letter N. Finn, we have Finn here. I heard Fabian or Vivian also was something I was getting. Vivian, Liv. Okay. We've got the letter P. I heard pyrite, so maybe some of you have a pyrite crystal with you right now. That could be a confirmation, or you were just getting ready to buy one, or you were looking at one, something like that. But I also heard pyrovile, which is a completely, that's very random. That is a Doctor Who reference. I think that was a creature. Why do I remember this? It's been a long time since I watched this, but this just came back to me. There was like a, you know, alien or species that was called a pyrovile, and they were in, what was the episode? I think it was it Fires of Pompeii? How do I even remember that? Is that the real episode? Is that the name of the episode? It might have been, actually, but anyway, it was an episode of Doctor Who where he was in Pompeii, like on the day that the volcano, you know, Mount Vesuvius erupted, and it ended up actually being like an alien invasion that they were trying to prevent. That's the reason why the volcano erupted. That was, you know, the story. But and it was like the pyroviles had taken over. It's like they were trying to take over the planet, I think. And they were like these lava creature things, I think, or they were made out of like lava or fire. I don't remember. But anyway, I'm not sure how this will be significant. Maybe it's just that you're a Doctor Who fan, or this person's a Doctor Who fan, or both of you are. That might be a confirmation, or somehow Pompeii is significant to you. Those would be my best guesses for how that could apply, but you might have some other way that you could interpret this too. So feel free to do that. I heard pen or penny, primrose. Okay, we've got the letter E. Heard Ethan, Evan, Bevan, Eckert, Eccleston, but it's funny because I think that's another one of the actors that played Doctor Who. I think his last name is Eccleston, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. So, again, I think his first name is Christopher, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe that name, or Christopher, something like that could also be. Evanescence. So that group could have some. We also have mine. Yeah, this person feels very like, yeah, Yeah, there is kind of that your mind sort of feeling, or that's, I don't know. I wasn't getting like a highly possessive, like, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that because I don't know. I'm not getting a clear read on that, probably because it's different for everyone here. It's a collective. So, okay, this says self-care / love. Excuse me, you might you might be a stylist, or you do something. I know this says self-care, but I was getting something about like you helping other people with their care. So I was getting something about a nurse's aide too, or they might be a stylist or a nurse's aide, or my stomach's growling, or they do something. But there's something about like an esthetician or a makeup artist or a hairstylist or something like that coming through. Or you could be doing something that's self-care right now as well. That could be another way. This is a confirmation. Like if you were taking a bath, or you were doing your makeup, or you were doing, some sort of self-care thing, then, this would be a confirmation for you. Well, no. Make sure I don't hit it with the chair. Back up slowly. Okay, wait. I can't get it. Ah, I got it. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. The pistachio, I had so much. Sorry, I forget to look like at you in the camera because I can't see. Like it's just a dark lens, and it's hard for me to remember to look into the lens. I think I'm looking at you when I do this. Am I looking at you? I think I am. Hopefully I'm looking in the right spot. But anyway, it's hard to do that because I can't like see a face or anything. But okay, this says release / let go, and it was the one that like went flying. So I think that's funny. I wanted to be let go. Yeah, I'm just getting a confirmation of the message again that this is probably going to be you probably are going to go for it with this I'm getting like for a lot of you, you're not going to fight it. It's like, yeah, again, I am getting a lot of you aren't going to fight it, or yeah, you're going to give in. Most of you, I think, are going to end up giving into this because it just, yeah. Okay, now for some reason I'm seeing that scene from Star Wars, I think it's Attack of the Clones, where like Anakin and Padme are together, like in, like when in that scene where it's like dark and she's wearing, it's funny, I can remember her outfits. I can't remember a lot of the movie. Okay, you can't blame me for that. Okay, her outfits were amazing in that movie. And anyway, like the one where she's wearing like the black strapless dress, and they were staying together at, was it a palace? I don't think it was a palace, but it was someplace on Naboo. Anyway, they were like in hiding and stuff because there were assassins after her, I think. Anyway, and there was a lot of tension, and then I think she was like, I won't give in to this or something, and he's like, well, it wouldn't have to be like that. Like no one would have to know or something. And she's like, we couldn't live like this. Like, could you, Anakin, could you live like that? We it would like destroy us both, you know? And so I don't know, they had like a conversation. I don't know. So maybe there is like, for some of you, maybe there is sort of like that forbidden thing, because it's like, she's like, it would never work. Like, you're a Jedi, I'm a senator. Like, Jedis aren't, oh my gosh, the thing with the priest is coming through, because like Jedis aren't allowed to marry, or, okay, that is weird. Okay, well, okay, so that could be for someone here. I don't know. It's just coming through again, guys. But if it's not that, again, there might be some sort of, it might just be a milder thing where there's like some other reason why it would be weird for you guys to be together, or why it's like unusual, or there might be a professional boundary or something like that. I don't know. But for some of you, though, it does kind of have those sort of forbidden vibes, because that scene is coming through. But I mean, we all know how that ended. Well, maybe we don't all know if we didn't all see that, but I think most of us know how that ended. They, they ended up getting married. So, I mean, it didn't go well, but I mean, I guess there was balance. Balance was brought back to the Force in the end of it all, but it did not mend well for them, but anyway, point is, I don't know, that scene could be something significant for you guys too. That could be like a specific, there could be something about this scene in particular for someone here too. Maybe it's like a sign or a synchronicity, or there's, for some reason, this is significant. But yeah. Okay, we're going to get a few cards on this just to see if there's anything else they want to say about this encounter. Like, how you would feel about this if this did happen, or like after this happened, if you do this with this person, like, how are you going to feel about it? I don't know. Like, are you going to regret it afterwards, or are you going to, I'm kind of getting the feeling you're not going to, but that's the feeling that I'm getting, is you're not going to regret it. But I mean, I'm definitely getting that it would feel good, is what it seems, but I'm not sure if, like, I don't know, how would this collective feel if they did go for it? This person, they gave in. Oh my. Okay. Well, you're not gonna be, it's the World card, guys. Okay? You're not going to be sorry about it. And we have 9 of Cups peeking out here too. So apparently this would be a very good time. Okay. This is Major Arcana, and it's the World card. So it's going to be a good time. That's for sure. So I'm getting that, honestly, this might, honestly, I'm hearing like this is the best you've ever had, basically. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm getting. Like, yeah. Okay, well, they're definitely, they're gonna rock your world if you do decide to do this. How are you gonna feel about the connection? I'm just wondering, like, what is the potential for this? Or, like, most likely outcome for this relationship. Okay, so it looks, we've got Six of Swords here, guys. So it does, and on the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So that's some sort of clarity on something. I'm getting a couple different things here. Yeah, I just wanted to say, for a lot of you, especially now that I've watched the rest of the reading back again, I actually am getting that for most of you, this is going to be more of like a positive message, that it's going to be, I really am getting that for most of you. It's like there's, it's going to be like the more positive outcome that I mention here in a second. Because underneath that peeking out was the Three of Swords as well. Yeah, I know. Ooh. Whoa, that was weird. I literally like felt that. Okay. But underneath that is the Six of Wands. Okay, so I am getting, for some of you, take what okay. Listen. I'm feeling like it's very important for you to listen to your gut instinct. Listen to this listen to your intuition about this, because it's going to be different. I'm getting a split here for some of you. So just listen to, I feel like you are going to know which group you're in, most likely. So it's important for you to use your discernment here. But for some of you, sorry, I thought I saw something in the background. That was weird. For some of you, it will end up being like you have clarity that this is not what you want, or, you know, you guys don't, I heard see eye to eye, so I don't know, or you're not, but I'm getting like that this would be really, this, you know, experience would be really good. So, but I'm getting like, for some reason though, you guys decide not to be together. Basically, one or both of you decide to go your separate ways. But for others of you, again, this is very, okay, yeah, we've got Justice here. For some of you, it's like you're going to make the decision, or they're going to make the decision to move on from another connection so that you guys can be together, basically, after this. So, which I'm not saying that there's a third party situation, because I didn't see the Three of Cups. No, that's the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, good. So for most of you, it's probably not going to be a situation where like one of you, I don't think this is like a cheating situation. But it could be like if you guys weren't in a committed relationship and one or both of you were dating other people, but nothing was like exclusive. I don't know. This could indicate that you guys are going to decide that you do want to be together, and that you aren't interested in any other options anymore. For others of you, this is going to be like, if there was like an on again, off again thing that you had with someone else, or that this other person did, or, you know, someone you kept getting back together with, breaking up or something, or someone you just hadn't quite gotten over from your past, like an ex or something. It's like this experience is going to help you really move on, like really let go, because we did have release / let go too. So it's like this might help you move on, let go of your past, or let go of your ex. For some of you, since I was getting the scenario about, again, this is very specific and probably not for very many people here, but when I was getting the message about like a priest or something like that coming through, I don't know, guys, but there was some stuff about like clergy or something coming through earlier. So for some of you, I don't know, this person might decide to like leave the church or something if it's a situation where they're not allowed to get married in their position, or I don't know. Something like that could happen. I was getting that is a possibility. So just take what resonates, but that was there. Or for some of you, maybe if it's like a job that is the reason you can't be together or something, like if there's like a conflict because of you guys working together or whatever it is, like one or both of you might decide to move on from that job or like get a new job so that you guys can be together. Or I was getting something about like a therapist earlier too, so I don't know, but whatever it is, like if there's a work situation or a past relationship or something like that, though, it's like someone's moving on from something, though, whether this is you or the other person. Something about this connection, or it could be literally moving too, like maybe one of you or both of you decide that it's time for you to like literally move, because it's the Six of Swords, and that can indicate movement sometimes, like a move, because they are technically like going across the ocean, like moving to calmer waters. But yeah, another thing that it could be is that this experience that you have might help you to move on from some other sort of heartbreak. It doesn't necessarily have to be another romantic relationship. It could be some other sort of heartbreak, some other sort of grief, like a period of grieving in your life, or when things just felt kind of dark, or things were not, going well for you. There's something about this that feels like you're able to let go or like move on from that period of heartbreak and sadness into something better, basically. So I'm actually really getting way more positive interpretations. I'm getting way more positive messages for this. I am really getting, for a lot of you, it feels like this is the start of something very good. So yeah. Or again, or this could be the other person, or both of you maybe are going to feel like you can leave the past behind you, or like you are, you're moving on, because this is, moving to calmer waters, or moving on to better things. So for a lot of you, you're going to feel like this is the thing. This person is the person, you're moving towards, you're like moving on from something from the past. Like you're done with something that one or both of you are done with something that done with something from the past, or something you have been doing, or something. So again, like, yeah. Oh wow. Okay, and we have the Four of Wands here. So for some of you, this actually does have potential to be someone that you marry. That can be a marriage card, or at least for a long-term committed relationship. So, but it's definitely something stable, something long-term, something monogamous, something committed. So probably living with this person is, this is definitely, there's definite potential for that. So yeah, you guys might end up being with this person for the long haul. Yeah, someone you can grow with, something long term. Anything else? I felt like someone wanted to see the cards for some reason. Anything else on like where this relationship is headed for the collective? The long-term potential of this relationship. This person. Okay. Yeah, we've got Ace of Pentacles here, so that's definite. And Ace of Cups here. So that's definite potential. There are That looks good. Yeah, this is... And then the card that, yeah, okay, well that looks good to me. This looks like a real solid offer. This looks like something that really does have the potential to go somewhere. It looks like you guys would be emotionally, like there's a lot of emotions. We've got the Ace of Cups, so there is a lot of emotion here. So the feelings are real. And we have the Pentacle there too. So it's something, you know, definitely that you could build on. Like it's something solid. Yeah. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, the card that flipped out was the Eight of Pentacles here. So I'm hearing success with effort. So there might be some hard work for some reason. There might be something that's kind of difficult about this connection, but I'm getting you could work through it. If you guys really wanted to, there's definite, I mean, this is definitely something that could grow into something very beautiful long term. But it would take some work is what it looks like. So, but if you guys feel so strongly, then it might be worth the work, you know, but definitely it would not be completely easy is what I'm getting. You would have to work on some stuff, or there would be something. There would be something that would be challenging here. But you could, but the ingredients are there. Again, like with the aces, the ingredients are there. The foundation is there. You guys could build on that. If you wanted to put in the work, you could make this work. And long term, it could be a good thing is what I'm getting. It depends on you guys. Okay, but we've got the High Priestess here, and I'm getting, though, that it's very important for you to trust your intuition here. Again, very important. I'm getting you do have good intuition, and just trust that, because trust your gut. Trust your own instincts more than anything, because for some of you, I am seeing some kind of sneaky cards here, so... But that wasn't the main thing coming out. So for most of you, this would be like a good thing. But for some of you, just if your intuition tells you something's off with this person and that you can't trust them, please listen to that. Because I am getting, just like when I cut the deck, I saw a few cards that were making me feel like, For some of you, this could be someone who's still... seeing other people, or they're gonna cheat, or they are cheating or something, you know. So just again, be aware. Don't know what that big sound was downstairs. Okay, but this is looking positive, though, for most of you. Again, I'm getting, okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, so I'm getting it's important to take things slow, and make sure things, we've got Temperance on the bottom of the deck, too, so I'm just getting taking things slow, not rushing into, although it kind of looks like you might rush into this experience, but it might be important to maybe not just like, it's important to maybe like slow things down, though, and maybe not like move in with this person right away, or like don't go off to, I'm getting like maybe not, you know, running off to Vegas to get married probably is not the best course of action here is what I'm getting. Like it would probably be a good idea to like make sure you take things, maybe, yeah, slow things down a little bit. Don't, yeah. Then, but we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And the Nine of Cups. But then the Seven of Swords. So okay, I'm actually getting a message where like for some of you, for some reason it might be important for you to hide your happiness is something I'm getting, or like hide your relationship, or not share, like just maybe not hide it, but like keep it more private and not share a whole bunch with other people. So I'm not sure exactly what the situation will be for all of you, but there might just be something about like, especially in the beginning, to keep it more quiet and don't make it very public, or not sharing it a lot. That might help. It might help somehow. Maybe some of you have some, I don't know, some sort of situation, but I'm just getting that it would probably be best for you guys and best for the connection if you kept it more private. But for some of you, you might actually even like kind of hide it at first. Maybe you guys have some family or friends or even people, I don't know, like maybe it's maybe it's just like maybe one of you has some sort of like public presence, or even I don't know, like maybe one of you or both of you even are well known for some of you, but I'm just getting that could be something. That's some advice coming through, is to just keep it more private. And even if it's not a situation where you guys like hide it, even if it's a situation where people know you're together, I'm still getting that it's probably a good idea to not really share details, or like just not talk about your relationship very much to other people. And that might help to protect the connection, especially when it's like newer. I'm getting, especially if there's like a lot of challenges you guys might have to face in order to make this come together and be able to be together, that it would be a good idea maybe to just, other people might have, I'm also getting like maybe people might have a lot of opinions, or like might try to discourage you, or just kind of create some negativity around things if you shared a whole bunch, or, something like that. So I'm just getting it would maybe be better to like keep it as private as possible. Yeah. So that'll be for some of you. I'm not getting that will be for, I am getting for a lot of you though, that would be a good idea. I'm not getting this very strongly, but for some of you, it might just be a situation where like if one of you does have an ex, there might be some sort of bad blood or something like that. And so that might be one of the reasons you want to keep it more quiet. Not saying that there was like a cheating scenario, but it still might be something where like someone's not happy about the situation, someone from the past. So anyway, just take what resonates, but that was something I was getting for a lot of you. So, and also I was getting I wanted to add, it doesn't mean you will never be able to share your happiness, or it doesn't mean you will never be able to share your relationship or your lives or anything with anybody. It just, ever. It just means that especially in the beginning, or there's like a period of time when it would be good to do that, basically. And then maybe things might work out, like things might get better later, or it's like it might be a better time later or something like that. But yeah, so I'm just getting like, it's up to you guys. For most of you here, I do see that there is, you know, some potential for something long-term, possibly with this person. I mean, actually, I was getting that it was very positive looking. It looked very, very positive. And I'm feeling that it would be very positive for you, for most of you here. I think it will be a much smaller percentage of you where it wouldn't work out. For most of you here, it looks like there's a really great potential for like a really amazing relationship. That's what I'm getting. I wasn't, you know, like I was trying to kind of temper my enthusiasm when I was doing the reading, because sometimes, you know, like I was actually trying not to get too excited, but seriously, especially as I'm watching the reading now, it seems way more clear to me that for a lot of you, this will be a very positive thing. Again, not all of you, but I am getting that it would be like the vast majority of you here. So unless you have a very strong intuition that it wouldn't work out, I would say it probably will, especially if both of you are willing to meet the challenges and work for it, you know? Oh, man, I can't talk all of a sudden. Like my eyes are watering and like I can't speak. I don't know if that's like a synchronicity or what's going on, or if I'm just supposed to end the reading here. But basically, listen to your own intuition on that. I'm not sure where this connection is going. It's not like super clear to me, but I do see that there is some potential definitely for some of you to have like a long-term thing. But it's not clear across the board for you guys. What I do know is it seems like you're really going to enjoy this experience if you do go for this, but I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. That's not solid for sure, clear thing. So, yeah, again, we've got the moon card. It's unclear. There's not a clear answer here. Whether it's because it's going to be different for all of you here. Excuse me. For some reason, they don't want me to speak on it. I think it's because it's going to be different for all of you here. And that's why they can't get me a clear read on it, because it'll be different for all of you. Some of you, it will be a long-term thing. For others of you, it won't be. So I just feel like it's very mixed here. You know, it's all right. So anyway, but that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading, or I hope this helped in some way. I hope this gave you some sort of confirmation or clarity on something. And yeah, okay, I think that's what I've got. So I will hopefully see you next time for another reading. And let me know how this resonated if you want to, or this could be like a future thing too. I don't know, like maybe some of you have been trying to. Anyway, thank you for being here. I hope to see you guys again sometime soon. And yeah, it's always an honor to read for you guys. And yeah, I always feel like I'm forgetting something, but I guess that's it. All right. Yep. Hope this helped. Take care. Bye. Oops, I feel like I'm going to bump the microphone. Oh.